subscribe.
It has been years since we last had a Legendary Dex, and the 5D's Legendary Dex is coming back swinging with some very exciting inclusions. You are not going to want to miss out on this one, and if you want to see what it looks like when you smash 3 of these together, subscribe and stay tuned to the channel for that. But for now, let's crack into one of these bad boys early, thanks to Konami. Also, hit the button. Boys, I do not think you are ready for what's inside this box. Literally, when it arrived and I seen the back with all the cards inside, I said out loud, like, wow, bro, this is insane. I did not expect this. So let's crack on into the Legendary 5D's Dex, not featuring our boy Jack Atlas. Come on, man. I mean, I guess he did already get a structure deck, right? Also, this packaging is like really sick, dude. Look at that. Woo! Yusei, Crow, Akiza. Heck yeah. Okay, so inside we have... Oh, they've kept up with the same packaging as the Chronicles deck. We have one deck. Oh yeah, we get extra promos as well. I forgot about that. The chibi arts. Let's go. 2 deck and 3 deck here as well. Let's crack into our promos. Let's see. Are they all secret rares? Look at him. So cute, man. Little chibi Stardust Dragon. Heck yeah, dude. We also got, oh my, look at the Black Rose Dragon. That looks cool. That's so cute. We also have the Black Winged Dragon in chibi secret rare there as well. Very, very nice. And then we actually have some tokens of Yusei, Akiza, and Crow there as well. Are there any token generators? There probably is, right? Yeah, all of these are guaranteed secret rares. All right, let's get into our 3 decks, starting with the junk deck, the Stardust deck, the Yusei deck. We have ultra rare Full Speed Warrior, new cards. We have Scrap Synchron, ultra rare Synchro Fellowship, Junk Synchron Sonic Chick, Quibot Hedgehog, very nice. We have the Junk Warrior Extreme, Scrap Warrior. Dude, how many ultra rares are in here? Scrap Warrior as well. And okay, there we go. So 5 ultra rares, 2 for the extra deck, and the rest of the main deck here we have Anchor Bolt Hedgehog, Crossroads Sonic Chick. Dude, there's actually quite a few new cards. One Way Synchro, you have Junk Synchron Classic, 2 Junk Synchrons. So these are actually ready to play, and the fact that you have multiples of some of the cards in here. Of course, your best bet, as always, will just be getting 3 of the legendary decks, but there's some consistency in here. We got Wheel Synchron, Stardust Synchron, very nice. 2 of those, 3 of those, Revolution Synchron as a common, Satellite Synchron, we got the Assault Synchron as well in here. Some of the more recent Synchron support, we got a Jet Synchron, Junk Converter, 3 Junk Converters is actually a pretty decent card. Doppel Warrior, we got an Effect Veiler, 2 Effect Veilers in the Yusei deck, an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, and we also have the Mulcharmy Perulia, bro. Common Perulia, alongside the Ash to stop it. And there's plenty more where that came from. Just you keep watching. We got On Your Mark, Get Set, Duel. 2 of those. We got 2 tunings, plus the All Art for the 3rd tuning. Duelist Genesis. We got the Synchro Rumble, searchable off Crimson Dragon. Clashing Souls, Scrap Fist. We got 1 for 1. Scrapyard, Called by the Grave. Pretty nice. We got the Crossout Designator in here as well as a common. Forbidden Droplet in here as well as a common, bro. Synchro Zone, Infinite Impermanence in here as a common as well. It's such a stacked lineup, my god. And then we get into the extra deck here as well. We got the Junk Warrior, Junk Speeder, Stardust Dragon, not the chibi version. We got the Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, which is really nice. Formula Synchron, Stardust Warrior. We got the Shooting Star Dragon and the common Crimson Dragon. Again, a pretty stacked extra deck, and that's only the first deck here. We got 2 more to get through. So these are all of the new cards in the entire product. We'll give you a quick little run through so that you have an idea of what they do. It's all for the Yusei deck. Full Speed Warrior is basically your starter. On normal summon, it will add a Junk Synchron or a Speller Trap that mentions Junk Warrior from deck to hand. Typically, you'll want to add the new Synchro Fellowship. This then adds 2 monsters from deck to hand, one being Junk Synchron, and then another card that mentions either Junk Warrior or Stardust Synchron. So you have a couple of options, but typically you'll probably add the Scrap Synchron here. And the reason you'd add the Scrap Synchron is because you can Synchro using this from hand. There's a couple of other effects on there as well, but you can Synchro this in hand with your normal summoned Full Speed Warrior to Synchro into your Scrap Warrior. On summon of Scrap Warrior, you can either add a Junk Synchron or a card that mentions Junk Warrior, which, you know, could be either the Anchorbolt Hedgehog or the Crossroad Sonic Chick. They're both basically non-tuner extenders, which, you know, aids you with your synchro summoning and allows you to get to your junk speeder, of course. From there, you can then banish your Synchro Fellowship from the graveyard to reduce your Scrap Warrior's level by 1 and gain an additional normal summon for a Synchron monster, which of course is probably going to be your Junk Synchron. Junk Warrior Extreme is kind of like a soul charge for level 2 or lower monsters in your graveyard, and then when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can special summon a Junk Synchro monster from the extra deck that is treated as a Synchro summon to get in a nice bit of extra damage. And then you have the one-way Synchro Trap, which can take a level 1 tuner from your deck or graveyard and then either add it to your hand or special summon it. This can also just reset itself if you control Junk Warrior or a monster that mentions it, but you can only use one effect per turn. So just a real quick summary of the new cards there for you. Alright, Akiza's deck, we are starting with an ultra rare copy of Miracle Fertilizer. We also have a Black Garden ultra rare, Basil Rose Shoot ultra rare. We got the Blooming of the Darkest Rose, and we got the Perialis Empress of Blossoms for our ultra rares. There was a bunch of new rose support in the Doom of Dimensions core set, so that will actually go along very nicely with this. We have the Lonefire Blossom, 3 copies of Lonefire, very nice, that's a good starter. We got Witch of the Black Rose, Spore, Rose Lover, Blue Rose Dragon. We got 2 Ghost Ogres in here, very nice, just additional hand interruptions. Triple Red Rose Dragon, very nice. We got the 3 White Rose Dragon, tripling up on all the Rose Dragons. We got the Spooky Dogwood, very nice. Rose Princess, Rose Girl, Rocks Rose Dragon. We got 3 of those as well. Ruddy Rose Witch, triple Ruddy Rose Witch, and of course we got the Mulcharmy Meows as well in here to go alongside our Perulia. A lot more 3-ofs in this deck here, so potentially pretty consistent. I've not personally touched any of the Rose Dragon stuff, so I don't know any of the combos just yet, but we will be putting 3 together and showing you what we can do with those. Into the spells here, we have Monster Reborn, Terraforming, Miracle Fertilizer in common, Black Garden in common, of course, Fragrant Storm, Thorn of Malice, we got the Frozen Rose as well, White Rose Cloister, Basil Rose Shoot, we got another Infinite Impermanence, you'll love to see it, 2 Impermanence in here actually, so that makes 3 across the entire product. And then getting into the extra deck here, we have the Black Rose Dragon, of course, not chibi. Splendid Rose, Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. I play this in my Blue Eyes deck. We got the Garden Rose Maiden, Cross Rose Dragon. I forget this exists. It's not just a synchro deck. There's a link too. We got 2 Cross Rose Dragon, of course. Ruddy Rose Dragon, very nice. We got 2 of those. And the Garden Rose Flora. So yeah, couple this with your Doom of Dimension cards and you should be just chilling. Now, let's get into the Blackwing deck. Alright, ultra rares. We have a Vayu, the Emblem of Honor, Icarus Attack in ultra rare, Blackbird Close, the Counter Trap. We got the Armor Master in ultra rare here as well, and Notum, the Starlight. Very nice. All right, getting into the commons, we have Blackwing, Gale the Whirlwind, Bora the Spear. We have double Droll and Lockbird in here as well, dude. This card, man, 5 points in Genesis, by the way. Chris the Crack of Dawn. We have Sharnga the Waning Moon, Orochi the Squall, Harmattan Dust. We have 2 more Ash Blossom in here as well. So you get a full playset of Ash, a full playset of Imperm across the legendary 5D's decks. You're truly kitted out here. Simoon the Poison Wind, we got 3 Simoons. We got a Ghost Mourner in here as well. Vata the Emblem of Wandering, we got 3 of those guys. Shamal the Sandstorm, 3 of those. Chinook the Snowblast, 3 of those. Dude, it's so many 3-ofs. Sudri the Phantom Glimmer, 3 of those as well, of course. And we're completing the trifecta, baby. We got the Mulcharmy Fuwalos in here as well. So with 3 legendary 5D's decks, you've got a playset of all 3 Mulcharmies, alongside all the other hand interruptions you get, and not to mention the playable decks as well, of course. We have Mystical Space Typhoon, MST, Book of Moon, Black Whirlwind, of course. We got 2 Black Whirlwinds, 1 Chalice, we got Caught by the Grave, Black Feather Whirlwind, 2 Black Feather Whirlwinds, Anti-Reverse, Twin Shadow, and then for the rest of the extra deck here, we have Blackwing, Silverwind the Ascendant, Black-Winged Dragon, the OG, Full Armor Master. We got Black-Winged Assault Dragon, 2 of those. Borea Storm the Wicked Wind, and that's 2 of those there as well. So honestly, even just with the 1 box, you've pretty much got 3 playable decks here. A lot of 3-ofs, so they're pretty consistent as well. We're definitely gonna have a lot of content involving these. Yeah, that's been the early opening. Let me know what you think of this product. Were you surprised as much as I was? I have been waiting for a nice reprint of Perulia, so I'm so happy that this is in here. Also, let me know which of the 3 decks you think is the best right out of the box. I think me and some of the guys at Locals are gonna do a little tournament with all 3 of these. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Adios.